Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video we're doing another update for my collection slash workroom that I'm building. Last time I did an update, I just had this little section over here done, and we'll go over there in a second. And I said I was going to finish a little more and do another update, but I decided to just finish out the framing completely. That way, I don't need to make a million different updates for you guys. It's not like it's not necessary for me to show you half of a wall finish, that kind of thing. So, framing is done, just finished it. Just went around and did all the ram sets everywhere. Fun tool. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up. It's a nail that gets fired into the concrete using a 22 caliber charge, and it's kind of fun to use. If you know what you're doing, I guess. Anyway, so that's all done. Everything's done. I did the soffit things, kind of. We'll walk it through. So let's go ahead and just do that. We'll start over here. And then the next thing for me to do is electrical. We'll talk about that briefly by the end of the video. So stairs here, you come down the stairs. We have workroom over here, which is just not going to be finished. Sump pump and all the mechanicals and things, extra stuff there. Don't need that. So we're going to have the bathroom here on this side. Just going to do like a big utility type sink, not a real vanity. I mean, it's going to be a vanity, but more on the utility side with like a big steel, like a kitchen sink type of thing. All right, we're not going to do a shower, so that's going to get cut off and capped. Turlet's going to go right there, and then the sink will be right there, roughly. I mean, yeah, I probably don't need to move the sink over to here, to this bay. I'll probably just leave the drain, like put an elbow on it right there, 90, like halfway in. Something like that. So that's the bathroom. Then we have our hallway here. Nice big wide hallway so I can move furniture and bins and things. And then this is the storage room. 36-inch doors on the storage room and the review room, just so that I can get in and out. It's just a small storage room. It's going to be for family stuff, probably a little bit, but then mostly this whole wall is going to have a big rack for my bins, which have all my loose figures in them. So we have that. If you're wondering, by the way, they're not fire blocks. They're just regular blocking just to help the studs from warping. So that's why they're not like especially perfectly cut or placed. Doesn't really matter. They're just there for a little bit of extra support on the wall. There's no point in doing fire blocking when that's going to be open. So there's no need for that. We'll talk about insulation in a minute. So this wall here is the other side of here's the doorway. We walk through this way, through our hallway into the review room. These windows are going to have blinds or some kind of shades on them that block all light, because I don't want to get rid of the egress windows, so I'm just going to frame out around them like a regular window, even though we don't need egress. No one's sleeping down here or anything like that. Anyway, those are going to be blind off, and then I'm going to have my review backdrop right here, my review table and stuff this way. I'm going to mount all my lighting and stuff onto the ceiling, so that'll be nice, and I'll have tables and things back here for, setting stuff down. So this way then to the right, in this cutout area, this is going to be my customizing area. Not that I customize necessarily anymore, but I do make action figures and parts and things. So that's where that's going to be. This over here, so this is the review area here. So this wall here is just one giant wall. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might put some bookshelves on there, like collection bookshelves. Don't know. We'll see. But I made this walkway. I wanted it to be nice and thick. Nice and wide, so that if I wanted to, I could put shelving on either side, really, because shelving is usually only about 11 inches. So probably like out to here, something like that. I could put shelves on either side. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. We'll see. I might just throw some posters on the wall and just make it like a neutral space. I'm gonna just frame out around, or I did just frame out around the one circuit box. I'll just put a trap door on that, like a fake door. Not a fake door, or a trap door. Just a basic flat little, I don't know, 3/4 inch, 1/2 inch MDF door, just to hide that. Or if I can throw a poster on it, something like that, just to hide it. So yeah, and then this side, we have another big space. This is going to be my TV / video game / computer / digital sculpting area. I originally said I was going to put that in that corner there. So a TV on the wall and then computer out this way sort of thing, facing that, so I could work at my computer and at the TV. But I think what I'm going to do is put it over here in this area, because I have to do, unfortunately, what I had to do is work around these air ducts. Since I'm not doing a finished ceiling, I needed some place to connect lighting where the ducts are. So I had to do, it's kind of like a soffit, but it's not. It's really just a section here and there to hold the lighting that I'm going to put in. So I had to do that all the way down, basically, and that's taking away a lot of ceiling. It's still like 7.5 feet, something like that. I don't know. I can reach it easily. I can reach these. These are just about 8 feet, the ducts. So anyway, what I'm saying is I might just throw my TV on that wall. So TV will be there and the computer will be out somewhere here. And that's because I don't care how short the ceiling is above the TV. You know what I mean? If I'm going to be walking around and having my collection on this wall, I was going to fill that wall back there with shelves or bookshelves or whatever. I think I'll do that over here where I just have the full 9-foot ceiling and all the space I want. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's what this is going to be. This whole, so there's a circuit box. So this whole wall is probably going to be bookshelves. Maybe that back wall there. So TV will be over here. Plus that gives me extra access on the other side to run more lines or wires or whatever I need to run. That's probably what I'll do. So TV will be there, computer will be out here, that kind of thing. And then this corner, kind of opposite where I had the customizing corner over there, that's going to be the home security area. I don't know if it's big enough, but we'll see. There might be enough space. So the only other issue then I have is, like, I had to build out these fake little soffits to give myself a place to attach lighting. All right, the light that's over here is way too bright. I have these drain pipes, or actually they're vent pipes for the freaking HVAC. I didn't know they used PVC for that, but apparently they do. Anyway, I think I might have to frame out around these too, because I'm thinking I want to have my lighting about 2 feet in from the wall, which is roughly right here. Then another 2 feet, I don't know, that's gonna be, I might just move them over to here and have a little bit less lighting. That's probably what I'll do. I don't know, I have to play around with the lighting, but that's the next step, is electrical. So I have a circuit box over there. You can kind of see it in the corner, where some of it's gonna be, some of the runs are gonna come from that circuit box and some are gonna come from this one. And so I'm gonna break up the rooms. I think what I'll do is have all the lights on this side on a switch, all the lights on that side on a switch or on a circuit, and I'll have 2 switches there, and 2 3-way switches, and 2 3-way switches right here on this corner, so that I can turn on either light from that doorway or either light or either room from right here. I think that's what I'll do. And then this area will probably be attached to, I don't know, should I make this hallway, like, it's a little hallway, but it's still a hallway. Should I make this a separate switch? I don't want to do that. I think what I'll do is I'll just have like one or 2 lights here. Maybe just 1 light connected to that side, 1 light connected to that side. I don't know, that might not be enough. I'll probably do 3. Yeah, we'll see, but either way, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a couple of 3-way switches for the hallway. So I'll have a light switch right here for the hallway. So that'll let me turn off the hallway lights. And I'll also have, right next to this switch where we have the staircase lights, I'll have another switch somewhere over here to also run the hallway. And of course the storage room and bathroom will have their own stuff. I probably should throw a vent fan in the bathroom. Don't know if I want to do that because it won't be getting used that much, but I might. No big deal. I already installed like 6 of them in this house. So yeah, that's about it. That's the plan so far. Once I get the electrical done, I'll do the little bit of plumbing I have to do over in the bathroom, and then I'm going to have somebody come do the drywall. Oh yeah, but to talk about insulation, I also have to, like this, which window is it? This window here, it's not square, so I have to shim that and might fix that a little bit, but otherwise, that's it. So insulation, everybody's like, make sure you insulate your basement really well. Well, this is 6 inches of blanket insulation and it works really well. This is a fairly modern house, so I don't know if I want to spend all the money on more insulation. Also, I'm not even heating the basement and it stays warm enough for me, plenty warm, and I definitely don't need to cool it in the summer. So I'm thinking I don't want to insulate it, at least on the walls that already have the insulation. I might throw stuff up over here around the mechanicals just to kill some sound. I don't know. Everybody's going to tell me to insulate it, but if you have thoughts on that, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. Everyone says make sure you insulate your basement really well, but I really don't need it. It doesn't serve any purpose at this point, at least on these walls. So maybe just on all these naked walls to kill some extra sound. I don't know. It's nice down here too because there's not even, like, there's not a whole lot of reverb or anything. I guess because it's big enough space, and I am going to carpet it, so that should kill any extra acoustic problems. So I think it should be fine. without it, but let me know. And then, yeah, this part up here, if you noticed it, it looks a little weird because unfortunately, there's just no space for me to bring the little soffits up next to the ductwork, so I had to connect them to the wall. So I'm just gonna have the drywall come up in the corner. You can't see. Drywall come up in the corner and then go around the soffit. So it's gonna be a cutout in the drywall, and then that'll go up, and then we'll just have a wall all the way through. This is how I wanted it. If I could have them all this far back, I can keep the drywall up all the way to the beam, but I can't do that on this side. So I'll probably just have them do drywall up. That's why I have these little crappy blocking here just for drywall connection. Drywall go this way, then I'll probably just throw some plywood in up there since it's just gonna get painted black with the rest of the ceiling. But we're getting there. That's all the framing done, and it only took me, I don't know, probably 30 hours of actual work time. So we'll see how fast I can get the electrical done. Electrical's not so bad, especially in a fully open basement like this. I should be fine, but there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and if you have any input on any of the things I brought up, I'd be more than happy to hear it, but that'll do it, so I'll see you next time.